Oh, hello, hang on. There we go, that's better. Good afternoon, how's everybody today? Sorry we're a little bit late, just that Louise and I have been across doing some crystals and rock shopping. Yes, it's a place that's quite close to us, and we had an appointment and we slightly ran over because we were too busy chatting. But we've got some amazing crystals, haven't we, Lou?
We have, yes we have. So I'm really excited because the last lot of crystals we bought for the shop, I ordered from an online supplier, which was great.
Yeah.
But we found out that there is a supplier, actually a crystal workshop, and Mike and his wife who run the workshop actually travel, don't they? They travel the world to source the specimens, and he cuts a lot of them himself, polishes them. So it's really exciting. So we've gone and we've done some crystal shopping, and it's lovely as well to be able to say that we've gone and hand-picked them. Obviously not from source, but from the next best thing, somebody who sourced them.
Yes.
Because you really have to see a crystal, I think, don't you, to buy it?
Yeah, you're looking along and then something will take your fancy, or something will catch your eye where the light plays on it. There's this gorgeous bit of labradorite. It's like a big block. And you look at it face on and it looks, and the one face is all polished. You look at it face on and you think, oh, it's a bit boring, but you turn it to the side and there's like there's like lights that are inside the stone. The light catches it, and it wasn't until you actually walk past you actually see this. What did I pick up? I picked up some K2.
You did?
I picked up some tourmaline.
I can't even remember what we got.
I picked up some emerald on agate.
Yeah, I got some
That
quartzes.
was nice.
Some dino bone.
Dinosaur bone. That was amazing. Yeah, so we got some dinosaur bone from the Atlas Mountains.
Got some calcite. Got some selenite. Got some celestite.
Yes.
Lapis. Yeah.
Rose quartz.
Apatite.
Tourmaline. We just got loads of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So exciting.
And we also bought this. Bought a church. It is an amethyst church, and it stands 3 foot tall, 2.5, 3 foot tall.
That.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. It's obviously been cut in half, all the edges polished, and it's all amethyst inside. So yeah, that's all in the boot of the car. We didn't have a chance, we just ran up here just to get this sorted. But yeah, that's where we've been this afternoon. Going to do some social media posts.
Hence why we're a little bit late.
Yes, hence why we're a bit late. Going to do some social media posts, and we're going to take a picture of that church in the place that we want it to be in, especially by the side of our fireplace at home.
Yeah, all the other bits and pieces are for the shop. Hopefully that will pay for the quartz for the amethyst by the time we turn them around, hopefully.
But yeah, an amazing place. They have a website, they are a website, don't they?
It's trade only.
Yeah, it's a trade only website. But yeah, an amazing, we'll let you know more. But we did go there, I think it was about last year. An amazing place. We absolutely loved it. Okay, anything else? Obviously, you've passed your diamond grading.
Yeah, that's old news now, darling, I think,
which is now
but still good news.
Still good news, that is news. Still haven't had your certificate through yet, have you? But you're waiting for that to come through.
I've printed it off, but I think it's going to be sent as well.
Yes. So yeah, after a hectic few weeks, it's been quite quiet now this week, isn't it? Not an awful lot has happened. We got some ideas to do our next workshop because people have been asking for that. So yes, we're going to be doing a knotted workshop. Don't forget, if you are going to be in Olympia or in London at the end of the month, 31st and the 31st of August, 1st of September, please come along to Olympia. Louise and I are on the HS Walsh stand, demonstrating, doing social post live, chatting to At The Bench members, anybody who wants to come along and have a chat. You can also come along to Bath or Bristol? Bristol, on the Thursday, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th?
Yeah.
4th of September, we are at the Get Stoned event in Bristol. So if you are near to Bristol, please come along to that. It is tickets only, but if you search for Get Stoned in Bristol, we are there. we have a table. I'm going to be doing some demonstrations, and that's going to be in roughly about 3 weeks' time. So it is all systems go over the next few weeks, but the last week has been nice and quiet. Thank goodness for that. So excellent. Good to see everybody on today. Thank you all very much for coming on. Don't forget, everyone's giving thumbs up. Just like this, click the like, and if you're not subscribed already, click subscribe as well. We would absolutely love you to. Anything else we need to say before we go on, Louise?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, fair enough. That's short and sweet. Okay, so...
Good.
Oh, bless you.
Excuse me.
Good. So Penny is at her bench listening.
Oh,
only.
yeah, you're better. Are you pen? Good.
So Janet's going to be dipping in and out. Good to see all you lovely people. Everyone Green, Helena, Amco, Jill, good, thank you. And David Payne, thank you very much for all coming by. Kathy, Charlene, Kenneth Ward, brilliant. Good to have you all this afternoon. Louise, should we have our first question, please? Do you have a question to hand?
I can't see any questions. Does anyone have a question?
Ask away, please. Everyone's coming onto the chat. Everyone's so nice.
What's Celestite's minerals? I think it's strontium based. No, it's orthorhombic. Strontium silicate, maybe?
Shall I go and get the box?
It's only down in the hall.
So whilst you're talking, I'll go and get the box.
Let's see. It's strontium sulfate. Yeah, not far off then. Yeah, it's like a gorgeous, like baby blue colour. It's really, really lovely. Celestite and the carbonate mineral are the principal sources of the element strontium. Yes. Commonly used in fireworks. Did you know that?
No.
Fascinating.
Here's awesome.
That's a big box.
So this is the, so we've been to there. So whilst we wait for some questions to come through, I will dip in to my little box. Oh, what have we bought of these? Oh my goodness me.
What was the one?
Ah, look at that. There we are. Go on the overhead. Sorry, go
What
on.
was my favourite one?
There we go. So can someone tell me what this is? This.
What have you got? Oh, that was an easy one, Anne. Come on.
So we'll do a bit of a guess the gemstone, guess the rock, guess the mineral. So what is that? Can anybody guess?
Have you got the invoice?
What that is?
Just pinch the invoice so I tell you which one is my favourite.
Okay. So there we go. So there. So that's just one of them. Who can guess what that is? Please pop it in the chat. Something for the shop. Well done, Jill. You got it right. That's just a bit of pyrite pyramid. Quite commercial.
It's cool though, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
cool
absolutely. That's a pyrite pyramid. Now this is really interesting. This here, now I don't think anybody is going to be able to tell us what this is. We know what it is. So, but what is this? It's like it's not an artificial stone, hasn't been sprayed. This is, you have to try and, pyrite? No, not pyrite. It's a little bit more on the silvery sort of colour. It's not a pyrite. And that's going to be a tricky one. If anybody thinks they know, pop it in the chat. That'll be really interesting. We've got the usual, this one, obviously we all know what this is. This is your rose quartz pyramid. I'm just trying to find some of the interesting ones. Like I'm getting all the boring ones out.
You've got the...
Oh, here we go. This is the interesting. So can anyone get what the other ones were? Peacock or no?
No. Oh, Peter's got it. Yeah. Yeah, Galena.
Well done, Peter.
Cool.
Galena, well done.
I've not seen it before.
Now, how about these?
It's lead sulfide, apparently.
Is it really?
Lead based, yeah.
You did say don't eat it.
I wasn't really going to eat it. Mind you, I have got a tourmaline cabochon, which I bought from Kerry, and it's been on my desk, and I've been meaning to make Jazz something out of it because it's like a gorgeous Barbie pink.
Yes.
And Jazz said, you're going to have to make something out of it soon because she's tempted to eat it. She said it looks like a lozenge, you know, like a vitamin tablet,
Yeah.
and it really, really does. And she just can't look at it without wanting to eat it. And I don't recommend eating. Obviously, don't do that, but yeah, that's what she keeps saying.
Peter's on form. Dino Bone.
Peter, yay!
You are on form.
Yeah. Oh, and Michael's got it too. Yeah, cool. You guys. Yeah, cool.
That is nice, isn't it?
It's always a good day when you come across a dino bone, isn't it?
It is. So that's another one. Do you know what that one is, Louise?
Oh, is that? Oh, I don't know. You picked that one up.
Did I?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that one was.
Is that the?
I just like the look of that one.
I'll have to ask Gemma.
That is nice.
Okay.
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 So yes. So yeah, we just got.
Can anybody tell us?
Although obviously we've got the usual.
No, I hadn't either, Jill. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
The usual pyramids.
Yeah, they usually sell quite well, don't they?
Yeah.
We haven't had any for a little while. We sold out, didn't we?
Yes.
We've been meaning to get to the warehouse for a while. That's a little quartz cluster, I think, isn't it?
That's gorgeous, isn't it? How amazing how they are formed.
Mm.
So yeah, so this is what we've been.
Oh yeah, it could be kyanite. Thanks, Helen.
Oh, that was kyanite. Yes, you are right. Yes.
It's all on here. I've got to sort them through, and anything I'm not sure of, obviously, I've got to go back and double check.
These are nice. These are the usual. I just love the look of that.
You love them, don't you?
Yeah.
You like the Fibonacci reference as well, don't you?
But I like that. That is just been cut open. I do love that. Again, shows that one. All my favourites are coming up. I don't know where
my little box of apatite. That's the calcite palm stone.
That was expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think it would be as expensive.
There was no
as
price
it
on
was.
that.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
Peach calcite.
Peach calcite.
But it is nice.
Yes.
They're the palm stones, aren't they? We've got a few of them.
Yes. So yeah, so this is our little hoard we've got.
That's tourmaline.
Is it
palm
really?
Stone. Yeah.
Wow. That's gorgeous. So yeah, so this is what we got. We've got all this to play around with. I don't know what they were, Louise. What were they in the end?
Apatite.
Apatite.
So I'm going to try and maybe make a little. I'm going to go back to we did a workshop recently. I can't remember which one it was. Was it the way we did the setting irregular shaped stones? It was.
Oh right, okay, yes.
So I'm going to rewatch that, and I think that's going to help me with creating some little claw settings for them.
Yes.
To make a lovely pair of earrings from the little bits of apatite.
That's good.
Yeah, and they'll look really cool, won't they?
That's going to be really nice.
Yeah, so that's why, and straight away I saw them and I was like, they're a pair. I'm having them. That's going straight in my basket.
That's going straight in my basket. There we go. Oh.
That was my ethos for the whole trip, I think, wasn't it?
That's going straight in my basket.
Going straight in yeah, and it did. And the thing is, it's funny when you're shopping for crystals because you go in and certainly when I do it, and I'm like, it's that one. I want that one. And I pick up that one, and I think I better look at the others, and then I look at the others, and I go 99% of the time I go back to the first one that called me in the first place.
Yes.
So it's weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is good.
But I think that's quite a nice selling point to take to my customers and my clients then, that I've handpicked them.
Yes. But it is good. David said even better when you pick up a dino bone on the Isle of Wight beach.
Wow, well that's cool. David, we're going to sell them. We got them from our wholesalers, which is, we're very lucky. It's a big wholesalers, and it's not far away from us. So yeah, we're gonna sell them in our shop. Yeah. Yeah,
should be good, shouldn't it? Because it's not. The thing is, it's not too commercialised. It's not. You don't have racks and racks of tumbled stones. You don't have.
There are tumbled stones there, but there's lots of everything.
A lot of the natural minerals, which I love. You just go along and you look at it, and I bought some solid geodes. No idea what's going to be in them. I don't really want to crack them open. I really want to saw it open.
Yeah, do that then. Yeah.
We'll do that on the geode tour. We'll do some demonstrations on that. Perhaps we'll do a live on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Good. Well, we're not a crystal shop, so we've tried to pick things which will complement each other in a display.
Yes.
Rather than, yes, we've just gone for the really pretty.
It's good, isn't it? So
Yeah.
so it is good. And again, just chatting to the owners, he went and an offer too good to refuse. He bought like 10 tons of amethyst.
Yeah.
Who buys 10 tons of amethyst? And he's got these boxes again of these geodes, and he said like 1 in 10 you'll get a really good pattern on the inside. The rest are rubbish. So what? How much must that cost? And that's the reason why a lot of these minerals are expensive, because to get that one, you have to waste so many. You don't know what's inside.
That'll be priced in though, won't it? I guess.
Of course, yeah.
The risk of
That's the reason why they are the cost they are.
Yeah.
But it's very good. So
but it's great. I love the fact that there's a really short supply chain, and we can go back to Mike and say, where did these come from? And he'll.
Well, he knows in the majority of times he gets
gone to the mine himself, or he'll know all about it. We're very lucky. Very lucky.
So that's what we've been doing for the last 2 hours this afternoon. So apologies for being slightly late.
I do have a question now, actually.
Hey, go on, Louise. Let's have a question with you.
Okay. I did see a question. Okay, when casting, this is Marianne. When casting, how much old silver is safe to use?
Okay. A lot of people will say you've got to put 50-50, 50% old to 50% new. Now, for me, it depends on what you're casting and what purity your metal is and how often your old piece of silver has been used to cast. Also depends on what part of the world you're in. Depends on what sort of regulations you've got when it comes to the precious metal content of, say, the silver. A lot of people will say, as I said, 50-50, okay? So 50% new, 50% old, okay? And they say that because if you're doing things like lost wax casting, a lot of times they'll say lost wax casting, you put 50-50, and with that then, you then will get successful casts. But if you're casting things like cuttlefish casting or delft clay casting, you don't necessarily need that, that mixture for when you cast. A lot of times we will simply come along with 100% of what we've already used. A lot of times we will cast, we will cut the sprue off, we will save the sprue, and then we will use that sprue, so that's been cast once, we will use that sprue in another cast, and usually we will add some more scrap into that we've got. Then, to compensate the slight perhaps deterioration of the metal, we will add a couple of grams of fine silver just to perhaps bring that quality of silver a little bit higher, that finesse, perhaps over the 925 mark. So perhaps we will have a sprue that we've got of that sort of shape, and then perhaps then we've got some chains, perhaps then we'll have some rings, some signet rings or whatever that have been used before. We try not to use too many chains because you've got a lot of solder with it. So what we'll tend to do is sort of incorporate the sprue with some fairly new scrap into it, and then we'll add then a couple of little grams, perhaps if we're melting down say 30 grams in total, okay, perhaps we will add perhaps 2 grams of fine, and that's okay. But if I was doing lost wax casting, I would do 50-50, 50 virgin metal, that should be fine, and then 50% normal. Depends what you're doing. And also, if you're melting silver down for making ingots to put through the rolling mill and so forth, I would not necessarily have this mixture. I then would perhaps do 50-50, 50 new to 50 old, just to make sure that the quality and of the metal is still there for when it comes to being rolled and drawn down and so forth. It doesn't get too cracked as you roll. So those are sort of what we would do here. Yes, Louise.
Okay, Donald's saying, what methods do people use to clean chain without a tumbler?
Okay, it's we had a chain in just the other day, and it would not get clean, would it? It would not get clean at all. And in the end, we thought perhaps it wasn't silver. Yeah. So what I would be inclined to do is to try and get any oxides off the surface. So I would get my safety pickle, nice and warm. I would put the silver in the safety pickle to try and then remove any oxides or anything off the surface. That usually works. That will get a lot of the oxides off and get it quite clean. Then what I would do is get a brass brush. We sell them in the store. It's a brass 4-row brush. It's a hand brush. What we would do is simply get some warm water, some soap with it, some liquid dispenser, or what I used to use, Imperial leather. Remember the one with the little red little label on it? I used to love Imperial leather. And we used to use, there's the other one that should be in stock actually.
Which one? There's two.
There's two. Yeah,
that
well,
one, yeah.
should be in stock. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So we use that, and then we wrap the chain around our hand, brass brush, bit of water, bit of soap, and just literally go over the chain. And because it's come out of the acid, it's got that nice white coating of fine silver because it's sort of almost been depleted. When you then use the scratch brush, the brass brush on the top, it does bring it up nice. I then would perhaps do that, turn it around, back and forth, and then rearrange the chain on your hand so you can make sure that you get as much of that chain scratch brushed with the brass brush. And that usually brings things up, silver and gold, brings things up rather well. So that's what I would do. Yes, Louise.
Okay. Kathy says, after casting a piece in sterling silver and polishing, if I want to apply some metal stamps on the back, should I anneal?
Once you've heated up and you've cast it, in theory the metal has already been annealed because it should be in its soft state. It's only if once you've cut the sprue off and perhaps you may have hammered it or flattened it or resized a ring, for instance, that silver then would become hardened. But what I'd be inclined to do would be just simply hammer your stamp onto the back or the decoration on it straight away because it is in an annealed state, and you should be definitely fine with that. Definitely. Obviously support the piece, make sure you get the stamps nice and accurate.
Okay.
Yes.
Ina is asking, if I need to make bezel wire from a fine silver sheet, do I saw this, cut this with shears? How do I need to make it right?
Okay, so you can use your pair of dividers. I've got a pair of dividers here, and I'll quickly show you what I mean for this. So for instance, I'm going to be silly here. So I'm going to pretend that this is a sheet of fine silver, and I want to cut a 3mm or 5mm strip. I would get my dividers to say 5mm. I would run one leg along a nice straight edge, run it along, let this scribe on the piece and go all the way up like that. So now I've got a line running along here that is parallel with this side at this set distance. Nice and easy. Then what I would be inclined to do is get a pair of shears and simply use the shears to cut straight away along that line. What you may find is that as you shear, the silver will perhaps roll slightly or twist, but as it's fine silver, you should be able to perhaps just unroll it and just tap it nice and straight. You're going to have one edge that's going to be nice and straight, your original cut edge, and then you're going to have the edge that you've used with the shears. I would then use the sheared edge to be the top edge. I would make sure that the edge that you would solder onto a sheet is that original edge. And then what you can do is then, once the bezel's been made and soldered onto the back plate, then I would use a buff stick to just tidy up that top edge to remove any slight undulation you may have for when you cut with your shears. But that would be the way that I would do it. Yes, sure, you can saw it, and whilst that's not a problem, the metal is usually quite thin, and you may not be able to cut nice and accurate. You may find that metal may the cut may wander slightly, and then you can have a bit of a hard time then when you come to nicely flatten that bezel. But shears is going to be the way definitely with that. Unless you've got a guillotine, and you can simply use the guillotine to cut a nice straight edge. Yes, Louise.
Okay. What are you going to do with them? Do you already have any idea what to make out of them, keeping them as in a rather large statement ring, or will you be cutting them? The little geodes we're going to cut, aren't we? And
Yeah, we're going to check to see what it's like. They may be rubbish, they may be great, we don't know, do we? So we're going to have a go.
Okay. Penny said, loved meeting you both and Fiona at the Exeter Rock and Gem show. Yeah, we loved that day, didn't we?
We were talking about it yesterday, actually.
Yeah, it must be 3 years. Was it really 3 years?
Should be 3 years this 2 years.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. It must be 2-3 years, wasn't it?
That's such a long time.
It is.
Doesn't feel like 3 years.
Not at all. Yes.
Okay. Is there a handy standard calculation to change the one gold carat to another one? There's an online calculator, isn't there?
There is.
I actually used it the other day.
I actually got it on my phone as a
let me know
shortcut.
how much 22 carat gold I need. 22 to let me know how much 22 carat gold I need to add.
Yes.
No, I was thinking of densities. I was thinking of the wrong thing.
Oh no, mine's a ring blank table.
Oh.
No, there is. I thought I had it on my phone, but I don't. I did have one that was, but then it got outdated. I do have, and I will show you one moment when it loads up. Let's have a look.
While you're doing that, shall I answer the next question? Because I think I can answer.
Oh, no, yeah, go on then. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Go on. Go for it.
Yeah, Charlene says, can you remind me of the acronym for the most popular initials? Yeah, it's DJ Camels. DJ Camels, but now apparently there's R as well. We need to add an R. DJ Camels R.
R.
Yeah, but I did notice that when we were ordering the initial bracelets, I did seem to be ordering quite a lot of R's. So yeah, I go for DJ Camels and an R.
An R.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to, I'll go on the overhead to show you. It is a website called Morris and Watson. Okay. Is that going to go into focus? There we go. morrisandwatson.com. So go on to morrisandwatson.com. Handmade chains crafted and hand built to last. Click over here, go down to information, and then you've got calculator. Click on calculators, and that will now fabrication and alloy. What metal do you have? I've got, what did the mine say? Is it 22 carat? 22 carat.
22 carat, yeah.
How many grams of this carat do you have? For instance, I've got 4 grams. What is the carat of the metal that you want? I want 18 carat. Click on that. And you need to add 0.9 grams of master alloy. Total weight of new piece is whatever that means. I've no idea.
Okay.
So whether that's right, I don't know. But there we go. So yeah, it is Morris and Watson is the website. Click on there, and there's loads of calculations, widths in millimeters, thickness, carats, and so forth. There's loads of calculators on there, so that's something that I would definitely recommend you take a look. So morrisandwatson.com, click the menu, go to information, go to calculators, and all the information is there.
Okay. David says, is chain supplied coated in something to stop it tarnishing? I have had an offcut of Belcher chain sitting on my bench for weeks and it's still beautiful.
I don't think many places sell it protected. I can't think of any manufacturer that sells things protected. Usually finished chains, sometimes they will be rhodium plated, but the majority of loose chain that you get supplied from the manufacturers are just plain. So you must be very lucky with that. Absolutely.
Do you know of a supplier in the UK of flat back pearls, or do you grind pearls down to make them flat? I think somebody's already mentioned Wards.
Yeah.
But Curious Gem,
yeah, Curious
Piano
Gem
Craft,
should have
if you just look for pearl cabochons, most places will do your pearl cabochons. Or Mabe pearls, Mabe, I never know how to say it. Marbe pearls. But sometimes they've got a little bit of a roundy bottom, haven't they?
Slightly.
Yeah. So personally, if you're gonna set them in a bezel, they might tend to rock if they've got a roundy bum.
So yeah, you can flatten them, couldn't you?
You could flatten them, or you could just get a cabochon with a really flat, bottom anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe get in touch with them and ask them if there's like a bulge. Because I find them a bit more tricky to set. I find that they rock and
Yeah, they will do. Yeah, but wards are a good place to start.
Yeah, wards are good.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
David, I don't know what.
You can get a little pearl button and make a spike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cement it onto your.
Yeah.
Do it that way. What is your preferred way to polish silver chains?
We just did that. Didn't we? Yes.
As soon as somebody else has asked me, I would just go with a scratch brush. Yeah, I would never ever use a rotary instrument. Certainly not a polishing motor.
No.
Very occasionally, if it's like quite a thick chain, I might stretch it over my bench peg and hold it really taut and just very, very gently do a tiny little section at a time.
Yes.
But once or twice it has caught and like wrapped around and then it stretches and it's basically knackered, isn't it? So you don't really...
So don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Or you could get perhaps some metal polish paste like Glanol on a nice soft cloth and get the chain taut between the bench and yourself and just rub that up and down the chain just to bring a bit of shine on that way there. But yeah, that would be the way to do it, yes. Yeah, wards have a few. Yeah, try the Curious Gem. I do like the Curious Gem. You do, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's like my early Friday morning before you wake up. I like going on the website and doing a bit of shopping.
Right. Very good, very good. David's
you're
asking...
asleep, so you can't stop me.
David's asking what the master... David, your best thing is to go on the website and just double check. That's just something that I had on my phone. I thought it would come in handy. Just perhaps to do a little bit of research on it. There's a bit more information on the page. Just have a look, see what it's all about. Not quite sure what master alloy is. Perhaps it means copper, something else. I don't know. Just double check on our website to see if there's anything on there that will give you a bit more information. Yes, Lynn.
Okay, Susan says avoid plastic nucleus pearls.
Okay.
Why is that?
Don't know.
I'd like to know, Susan, please tell me.
There's a plastic bead that's been introduced into the shell.
Yeah.
But why?
It's like the bead, isn't it? The pearl grows around, I guess, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes.
Also very dangerous if it hits you in the face. Yeah, exactly, yeah. In the eye, I mean, you should have your eye protection on anyway at all times. But yeah, it can kind of like hit your hand or like you say, your face. It's really dangerous. Yeah. John says, Curious Gem is lovely and they will pick things out to your specification. Yes, they will. So if you say you've got settings and you need something specific, or I think they do settings as well, don't they? And then they'll pick the stones to fit the settings that they've supplied you. Yeah, it's really cool. If you have a roundy bottomed cabochon, would soldering a small round wire ring in the bottom of the bezel stop it from wobbling? Yes. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that actually.
Anything that stops you having a flat point of contact with the pearl, but yes, something like a round jumping, so you've just got the jumping itself in contact with one section of the bottom should work.
Some people say sawdust, don't they? But I do like the idea of the jump ring. I just feel like that's going to be a bit more stable.
It's good, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. A nice thin jump ring.
I might try that. Perhaps we'll try that in the Shedio, shall we?
Yeah, good idea.
Because I've got quite a few fat bottom stones, so we can try that out. Yeah. Okay,
good.
Cool.
I like that.
Oh, they separate from the nucleus. The nacre separates from the nucleus on a... Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you. How do you know if it has a plastic nucleus? Over to Susan. I mean, it might say, it probably won't say actually in the description, will it, what the bead is?
I don't know many that would have a plastic nucleus.
There probably are more than you think, because what else would they use?
Grain of sand, glass bead.
But glass is going to be quite heavy.
Yeah.
some of them were wax, weren't they? Were they wax? Or
I don't know.
I know that, or was that synthetic pills I'm thinking of? Because I know if you leave them in like a hot attic, the wax can...
Hey.
Have you ever seen that with synthetic pills and they just feel... Perhaps I'm thinking of synthetics and the wax comes out and they just feel sticky and horrible.
I just thought that was people's makeup.
No, I think there is a thing. I'm going to have to Google that, but I think that is a thing.
Okay.
Sawdust will eventually mould and smell. Yeah, that's what I would worry about as well. You don't need to solder it. It will stay in place when you set the stone. Ah, yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, Helena says the shaped pearls have a plastic nucleus. They are good for setting gems. I suppose if you're cabochon setting them, hopefully everything will be held in anyway.
Yeah.
So you
only if you're actually cutting it directly in half would that half of nucleus start to come out.
Yeah, hopefully the sandwich
will. If it's
will.
greater than half, it'll be trapped in there.
Plastic nucleus is becoming very popular. Yeah, I would imagine it would because it's inexpensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, the plastic nucleus, you can have that shape of whatever you want it to, and then yes, it's going to coat the plastic shape of a chicken or a duck or a triangle, something like that. But yeah, I understand the reasoning behind that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Good. Yes, Lou.
Yes. Okay. There we are. We're okay for questions at the minute.
Good.
I can't find anything about wax now. Perhaps I dreamt that. Did somebody else heard that? I'm sure I read that somewhere. And so that's what I'm wondering whether that's why they sometimes feel. Yeah, maybe. I think historically not. But
well,
yeah,
interesting.
If anybody else has heard.
Absolutely.
Any other questions?
Otherwise, we're going to go back to our box of gemstones.
I can't find anything about that now.
And the usual thing, each week, if you're not a member of the At the Bench community on Facebook, why not? I will show you now very, very quickly.
Here we go, the hollow balls. Sorry, yeah.
So
hollow.
Just go, sorry, just one moment, please. So you go here on the back room, group by At the Bench community. We've got 6,600 members. If you are not a member of that, just search for At the Bench community and just please do join us on there. It's a lovely, lovely bunch of people. Let's approve these people. Yeah, we're gaining. It's slowing down a little bit. We've done like 6,000 members in just over 2 months, so we're really getting a lot of intake in members upon the Facebook group. Lovely people showing the work, asking the question, which is what it's all about, and everybody is absolutely lovely. There's no selling on there. We have had a few people try to sell stones and things like that, so we've deleted and blocked them. That's not what we're all about. We're all about just sharing. Yes, Lou, you were saying.
Yeah, I didn't dream it. But the name is late second half of the 17th century. A method was patented to make fake pearls from hollow glass blown spheres that were coated on the inside with ground fish scales applied in a liquid form that was granted the poetic name Essence de Orient. The hollow balls were then filled with wax to give them a weight similar to a natural pearl.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess then that's the danger with if they get too hot, you get a lot of fishy wax.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Which is probably not going to be very attractive, is it?
It's going to get horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to like that.
The hollow balls for wax. Legend has it Jacquin, who was the inventor, noticed the water containing the scales from the ablette or the bleak produced reflections that resembled those produced by the nacre on a natural pearl. So Andrew Berry's something today.
I have heard about fish scales for coating.
Well, you would say that now, wouldn't you?
No, that's something I knew years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I have heard of that. But
We've got another question.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Stuart says, how often should one change the tumbler solution? Should you dry the shot between tumbles?
You should really change it when you feel that it's not doing its job. We use a tumbler once or twice a year, if that, and we literally do not change the water in between. We have got the same water in there because it doesn't evaporate, because there's lids on it. We use Barrel Bright solution, again available in the store. It protects the stainless steel shot, it doesn't go off or anything like that. But should I look at it and it looks really, really dirty, then what I would do is simply get a sieve, pour the contents of the barrel into the sieve, all the water comes off, saves the shot, rinse it under the water, clean the shot, put the shot back in the tumbler after washing out the tumbler, add some more water, add a teaspoon of Barrel Bright, and you're good to go again. Not much point, if you want to dry the shot before you put it back in the tumbler, sure, you can do, but simply by rinsing and perhaps even putting a little bit of washing up liquid within the sieve or on the shot just to get rid of any grease, that would be a good idea. But just simply rinse it back in the barrel, cover it with water, teaspoon of Barrel Bright, and you're good to go again. Excellent. Sorry, Lou.
Good, sorry. Jane says, when you said scratch brush for cleaning chains, did you mean yes, brass brush?
Yes, brass. We call them brass scratch brushes.
Yeah, I did put one in the chat a moment ago. I'll just put it back because they're really handy. They're handy for lots of things actually. They give a nice like texture as well, don't they? If you've got something with a
matte.
Yeah, especially like if you've done like some reticulation or something, it's great for that, isn't it? It just like shines it up a little bit.
Yeah, gets in all those nooks and crannies.
Yeah, it's cool. So they're really handy to have.
Yeah.
Good. Ina says, it might be off topic, but looking for sea glass, I found some nice stones, one yellow jasper. I do not have a rock tumbler. Can you recommend one which is not a children's toy, but also not too expensive?
Ooh. There's lots of options that you can look at on the internet. It's all to do with the barrel, the shape of the barrel, and perhaps sometimes the barrel have little veins inside of them. And then you need to use progressively finer grit. So it's something that's going to take days and days to get a nice finish upon the stone. You use a coarse grit with some water, then you use a finer grit and a finer grit and so forth all the way down. Tumblers are expensive regardless. The Durston one's expensive, the Lawton one is expensive. Even though it's just a simple motor driving a belt, they all tend to be pretty much the same sort of price. You can buy some really cheap, inexpensive. I think Vivo sell quite an inexpensive one. But your best bet, if you're doing stones and just stones, would be to go to perhaps a rock hounding website, and they should have a good supply of barrel polishes on there that would be the right one for you. Yes, definitely.
Good. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Good. Should I get my stones out again?
If you want to.
Should I get my stones out? What have we got? Let's have a look. What else did we buy? Oh, he's put all the big stones at the bottom. Oh. Something's fallen. Sorry, guys. So let's see what we got. So we had all those. This is quite a hefty one. Let's go on the overhead to show you. So we've got overhead, there we go. This is nice, and this is easy to guess. Why can't we get this going? There we go. So this is nice. It's got polished faces, as you can see, but it's got a nice natural back. So that's really nice. Easy. Can anyone guess what that is?
That one's easy, Andrew.
Pop it in the chat. Nice and easy, that one. So that's a lovely, lovely one. What else we got in here, Louise? What's this one? They are lovely, aren't they? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Sorry, that one?
Incidentally, if anybody fancies any of these, we are selling them. So, yeah, drop me a line if you're interested in...
That was nice, wasn't it? We did like that.
If you're interested in any of these.
Oh, those are mine there. But yeah, they are so so
Oh yeah, it's not
good.
why he's got them out. Obviously, it's just because it's interesting. But
What's that then, Lou? What was that?
I might have to check with Gemma on that one. Show me. Is that fluorite?
Right. There you have a look at that one.
Yeah, I think that's fluorite.
Is that fluorite?
Looks a bit like the Turkish delight we had yesterday, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's making me hungry.
It's nice. Yeah, there's a nice... That's nice, isn't it?
These palm stones are lovely, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, fluorite. Yeah, I thought fluorite too.
Yeah, we like that one. That's nice. That's nice.
Lovely. Have that back
Thank you.
before I break my teeth on it.
But yeah, really, really nice. Oh, here we go. What's this? This looks nice.
That's nice. That's an easy one.
That is nice. Look at that. That's a lovely shape, isn't it? Yeah, so we got all these. These are absolutely beautiful, beautiful stones. I love this.
I love that. I might not sell that.
This is a beautiful, beautiful crystal ball.
It's got lots of iridescence in there,
isn't it?
I can't wait. Somebody's going to love that.
That is beautiful.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on. Why don't you remind me of it,
Have you been
please?
to Castle Cork? I know you've been to
Belongs
Castle
I've been
Cork.
to Castle Cork,
But
yes.
have you been actually... Oh, yeah, we have been there, haven't we?
You got married there?
Yeah, no, I mean like actually walking around the castle. Little crystal balls are a bit of a theme, aren't they? Especially in like Lady Bute's bedroom. They're on the corners of her bed.
Are they?
Yeah, on the posts. Crystal balls. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have a look next time we're there.
Okay, I will do. I will do. These are my little geodes I simply bought. They're just who knows what's inside of them. Who knows what inside. So I got 3 small, 1 large, and we're going to use the dual tool to cut through those just to see what's inside. I expect I'm going to be very disappointed.
You might be absolutely thrilled to bits. You don't know.
I don't know, do you? So those are the geodes that we had there. What's this one here? Oh, there's this. No. Did you choose this?
No.
What's that?
Show me.
Oh, no, I chose this. This was emerald. Emerald on agate. See, there's the emeralds. There's the emerald.
I was going to say I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's emerald on agate. Again.
What do you do with stones this size? Oh, these are for our retail, our little retail part of the business, Ina. So we've got a shop where we sell some branded jewellery, but also our own stuff. And yeah, we've done crystals for a little while, but our stocks have been depleted recently. Yeah, a nice little bit of selenite's always a good seller, isn't it?
That is good. And what's it for? For a candle, is it? Is that for a candle?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That is gorgeous, isn't it? They are gorgeous.
Yeah. My husband is a retired high school teacher. He once had a student named Crystal Ball. Oh, really? That's cool. Don't put that in the sun on the windowsill. Things may catch fire. Oh. Oh, your mic is off. There's a buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the way. Iceland's white. Yeah, I think is it gypsum?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's called satin spar as well, isn't it?
Is it? Is it really? Yeah, unusual things like little pyramids. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing this afternoon. I'm excited to see what's inside those geodes. There's probably nothing at all, knowing me. Yes. There'll be nothing inside of them. So there we go. That's there. There's more in there, but we're running out of time. I'm sure there's a few more questions coming in, but yeah. So those are all the stones that we've got today. Oh, plus our cathedral.
Nice. I have a sister who puts crystals in corners of her house to work woo-woo magic.
Ooh. Nice one.
Yeah, we've got a few collectors, haven't we? We've got a little girl who comes in with her mum, and she loves all the crystals. And I want to give her crystals because she's so lovely.
So interested in them.
Yeah, because she's so enthusiastic, and I kind of like want to encourage it. But yeah, we can't really start giving things away as much as I'd love to.
No.
Maybe
we're not Jasmine in Starbucks.
Yeah, I know. I know. I've been so tempted, and then I think Andrew will kill me if I give these crystals away. But yeah, she's so sweet.
Good.
Yeah. Massive specimens sell well. Yeah, we've got some. I think the rose quartz is the biggest one we've got, but we're not a crystal shop. So yeah, I mean, I would love to have some big specimens. Yeah.
We'll have to see.
We'll see how they go.
Yes.
We'll see how they go. Yeah.
But people do like it, and they're always nice to put within the cupboard just to give a little bit of interest, a little bit of colour. Perhaps you can have some amethyst jewellery, then have the amethyst crystal by the side of it, so people can relate to see where that gemstone came from. That's how it has been formed in nature, and that's always a good thing to do as well.
Crystal balls are burnt down houses. I'm guessing it's from where the sunlight refracts in the ball. Wow. Okay, thank you. I will advise my customers not to
put their crystal balls in the sun.
Yeah. Wow, thank you. Tumble drop bins will attract the kids. Yeah, we won't have them then. Yeah, no, it's not that we're... That sounded really mean, didn't it?
Where were we to? Where were we to? We were in...
yes.
Bourton on the Water?
Yes.
Yeah, we were in Bourton on the Water, and there was a crystal shop there. And yes, there was a couple of kids in there, children, who were just looking at all the tumbled gemstones. And they did seem interested. They were asking questions.
So many questions.
And the lady was telling them, and she actually gave them a little stone each, didn't she?
We have got loads of tumbled stones just kicking around, and we could get them out. And if we've got kiddies who are interested, we can... Couldn't we? Not little kids, obviously, because put things in their mouths, but like, yeah.
Yes, respectable.
Yeah. No, but I think any young person who shows an interest should be encouraged, shouldn't it?
Exactly,
yeah,
should be encouraged, definitely.
It's science at the end of the day, isn't it? Good. David says, if you want woo, I once had a retired pharmacist ask me to place an amethyst crystal in the foundation of a new house for good luck. Yeah, I think the thing is, if it can regulate the time in a watch, and it does.
Yes.
And how does that work? Vibrations?
Yes, electrical current going through it.
It's undeniable then, isn't it, really?
Yes, it depends, doesn't it, on what you believe. But everyone takes quartz for granted.
But it is actual quartz. It's the same quartz as what's in that that box.
Yeah.
And you discount the properties of that, but you obviously...
Everyone does.
Yeah, but you then see the fact that quartz regulates watches and accept that, and then you won't accept that.
What,
why?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
I know I don't.
Oh, you just poo-poo it?
No, I don't. I don't poo-poo anything that I make some money on.
I'll go with the
flow. Don't get me wrong. You look at a crystal, you look at anything, and some people say, yeah, do you know, I really like that. Why do you like it? I don't know. It's just really nice. So is there something that is coming off that you are attracted to? I don't know. Is there anything there that can measure what that stone's given off? I don't know. Perhaps nothing's been invented yet to be able to harness the powers of gemstones. I don't know. And it's all very well saying, well, it's completely inanimate, it doesn't do anything, but as you said, you put electrical current through it, it'll oscillate at a certain... You put it in water, it'll do something else.
Everything's vibrating,
You put it, you put it within a magnetic field and it'll do something. So yeah, there is something about minerals, crystals, whatever you want to call them, that we really don't know about. And Yeah, a lot of people understand, waving the wands. That's great. Chakra crystals. In fact, you gave me 3 crystals for when I went on my travels many years ago, and they're still in my wash bag, and they go with me every single time I go abroad. So
certainly, crystals are piezoelectric. I think tourmaline is, isn't it? And it's they generate electrical charge.
Yeah.
Is it polarized electrical charge? And that's why it attracts dust. So you'll be cleaning tourmaline
charged,
all of the time because it's because of the charge.
Yeah. So there's something there.
Well, it has to be, doesn't there?
Yes.
And
on that note, we're going to leave. We're going to let you.
Oh yeah, Susan said tourmaline will oscillate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a clock's pendulum, but they usually aren't so pretty. Yeah.
So,
and quartz as well oscillates when subject to pressure. Yeah, this is why it's used in the watches, I guess, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Here we are.
On that note, we shall go.
You're going to go and hug all your crystals now, then, are you?
No, I'm going to take my amethyst church.
I'm looking forward to
we're
setting
going to put that. Yeah, we're going to put that by the side of the fireplace.
The only thing is now, I'm not sure because I've been looking for ages. I've been looking in the antique shops, and we got a friend who's an antiques dealer, isn't he? He makes jewellery as well, Paul. And we saw him on the weekend, and I said, I'm looking for a cheetah about yay big to go by the side of the fireplace.
Yes.
And I can't find one. They've either got like
funny eyes.
Yeah, or like manky noses, or not been very well looked after, and I haven't found one that
It's a China one, not a stuffed one, but a China one. Yeah.
Yes,
we did say China,
a ceramic one.
Ceramic one.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, so I'm not sure I'll have room now with the amethyst.
But that can go one side, and the cheetah can go the other when we get it.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right.
On that bombshell.
We
should stay for another 5 minutes, really, because we were late.
We're going to go.
Any more questions?
No.
Go
on. No.
Yeah, all this talk of magnifying fires. Yeah, do you know what? Something I don't think about, and I am going to think about it now, and I'm definitely going to advise my customers when I sell them it's not a good idea to put them on the windowsill.
Yeah.
I mean, some crystals will discolour in the sun anyway, won't they? Amethyst is one of them. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, well, I think the questions are done.
Good, all right.
Cool.
Sorry it was a very strange Q&A today, but thank you to everybody who asked questions and joined in. Really lovely to see you. Don't forget, before you go, just give this film a thumbs up if you liked it, and please, it'll help with the algorithm and so forth. Good. We're going to be working on the workshop. We're going to let you know next Monday when that is going to be. What's happening this week? Anything? Nothing, as far as I'm aware. So we're going to have another quiet week. So yeah, I'm going to get one of those geodes. We're going to do perhaps a bit of a film on that. We're going to put it on, I don't know, YouTube or Instagram. So keep an eye out for using the dual tool with the cutting saw. We're going to cut through a couple of those geodes to see what is inside. So Louise, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Louise, goodbye.
Bye.
Everyone, take care. We'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.